what must have been hundreds of cawing crows, startled by the motorbikes thumping along the ridged drainage channels flanking the levee train tracks, took wings sequentially as Callie held on for dear life, with her eyes up, to avoid contemplating the river far below. This part of the ride was such a jolting affair she feared her teeth might shake loose. She realized that Juice, who kept glancing in his rearview mirror, was going as fast as possible to clear the trestle before they could be flattened. Yet she couldn't help yelling sarcastically to distract herself, "Just so you know, I'll be sending you my dental bill." This time, for the first time, Juice ignored her playful taunting as he concentrated solely on the situation at hand. Soon they crossed the trestle's midway point. The far side began to seem closer and closer. "We're almost there!" yelled Callie. "No," replied her driver matter-of-factly, "we're not." "You're like a thundercloud. You know how to rain on a girls' parade." "I disagree. I'm more like an umbrella." What neither of them could have seen, whether remaining totally focused or chatting away while thumping along under the multitudes of raucous crows, was that the trestle light behind had turned red, while the one in front had switched to green. "An umbrella's useful. You're not." Juice was the first to spot the incoming levee train, and he reacted before Callie even had time to panic. "Hang on!" he yelled, leaning forward into the wind and pulling on the throttle as far as it would go. The bike did a wheelie as it shot forward. Callie gripped Juice so hard her nails would have cut him if not for his jacket. The two bounced along like rag dolls strapped to an unbroken stallion as the massive levee train, hovering a foot above the tracks, came at them head-on with astonishing speed and power. Squeezing her eyes shut, Callie prepared herself to die. Either they would be crushed by the train, which didn't so much as slow down as its horn blew and warning lights flashed, or they would plummet into the gorge and drown. One way or another, to echo a forbidden American rock song from yesteryear her mother used to play in secret, this was the end. Juice, however, didn't seem inclined to give up just yet. He flipped a small switch under the starter. The bike literally leapt through the air to the edge of the trestle, where it narrowly avoided being obliterated by skidding sideways down the rocky embankment opposite the river as the whipper whipped by. They slid to a stop, still upright, but just barely. Callie reopened her eyes to find herself very much alive, and Juice shaking with insane laughter, teeth flashing white in the sun, like a wild animal instinctively releasing trauma after warding off a predator. "What's so damn funny?" screamed Callie, letting go of a little trauma herself as she angrily jerked back her hoodie. "Nothing. Everything. You. You just about got us killed, and I'm the one who's funny?" "I just saved your ass. And yes, you are the one that's funny." Adrenaline still racing, she climbed off the bike in a huff and stood fuming with her fists on her hips. She didn't know whether to slap Juice's gorgeous face, which she decided against, or kiss him squarely on the lips, which, before she could stop herself, she opted for. "I hate you so much right now, I love you," she yelled, holding his cheeks and grinning through confused tears. "I just hope the opposite isn't true." Callie couldn't help laughing herself at Juice's quick wit. "I've got this bad feeling I'm going to end up as a lyric in one of your songs." "Shut up and kiss me again." "But we haven't even reached Rose Cove. We had a deal." "To hell with Rose Cove and our deal." Juice enveloped her in his massive arms and did as she commanded. Callie had kissed other boys and done other things with them she wasn't terribly proud of, but never had she felt a kiss make her heart nearly burst with yearning for a deeper connection. "Did you learn to kiss like that in school?" teased Juice. "It was an elective." "Were you selective?" "When I wasn't neglected." "Believe me, Callie, under different circumstances you couldn't pry me away from this moment. But we need to put some serious tracks between ourselves and here." "Pun intended?" "Naturally. Climb back on." "Do I have to?" "Afraid so." "Okay, just go, like, a lot slower." "Roger that."